Now, welcome back to the tournament preview show, and so many great players these days. Hard to whittle the list down to 10, but here are the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches semifinalists for Mr. Basketball. The 10 semifinalists are from the Camden Hills Windjammers, Nolan Ames. From the defending state champion Caribou Vikings, Owen Corrigan. Representing the Coney Rams, Parker Morin. From the Madomic Valley Panthers, Mason Wen. Sanford Spartan, Dylan Gendron. From the York Wildcats, Reese McDonald. Edward Little Red Eddy, Akal Maywin. From the Mattanock Lynx, Andrew Oliver. And teammates round out the list, Tyree James from Wyndham and his Eagle classmate, A.J. Moody. Star-studded, Michael. Yeah. Pretty good list, huh?
Fantastic list, and just the shots you showed that Nolan Ames has hit lately, you got to take him very seriously. And then you look at what Wyndham's done the last couple of years, and we'll talk more about that when we get into Class A South. But Tyree James, for my money, is the best clutch player around. It's going to be really tough to deny him this award.
All right, well, the debate, it's probably already begun, so let it continue. Now, James and Moody have been Batman and Robin, Lennon, McCartney, Bert and Ernie on the basketball court for years. It's helped Wyndham to back-to-back state championships on the court. Tyree James and A.J. Moody, both on the title teams as sophomores, and then last year, of course. The duo's been front and center in this run as they complete the final chapter of their career together.
He pushed me every day, I push him every day.
Started actually with soccer, and then we were on like the same team or something, and then it started to translate over to basketball.
3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, we kind of same team, same travel team, and we just really didn't leave each other's side.
I mean, it's bittersweet kind of, but you've been here for 4 years. It's going by quick.
That bond grew outside and inside of basketball, and that chemistry just connects on the court.
When we were younger, it was everyone's dream to be able to win a state championship. I feel like working all the way throughout that together has helped us, build our chemistry stronger and has made us able to win 2 in a row.
Now, the reclassification made Class A a war zone. Nobody made it through the regular season unbeaten, and a trip to the state final will be earned. In the North, Brunswick's balanced lineup is talented enough to win 4 games, and the Dragons had a last-second shot to force overtime against the North's top seed, Camden. Edward Little can lean on Akal Maywin, a talent good enough to carry a team. When the Eddies take care of the ball, they are dangerous. Everyone knows containing Nolan Ames is key to beating Camden, but nobody's been able to do it. Even with the star, the Windjammers play with an unselfishness that makes them difficult to stop. In the South, 6-seed Portland flashed glimpses of elite play. Loic Ramanzani stepped up down the stretch, and the Bulldogs are best when their defense creates for their offense. Chevers boasts one of the biggest lineups around, and they make things difficult with their 2-3 zone. Freshman Kalon Watkins has had an all-state type of season. Thornton hopes to turn it on as the 4-seed. The Golden Trojans went 4-3 down the stretch. Mike Nelson's team is one of the top defensive squads in the region and can beat you from outside. Few players are playing at the level of South Portland's Darius Johnson. With Gabe Jackson by his side, the Red Riots have a formidable 1-2. The Red Riots defend the paint and have won 9 of their last 10. Sanford had its best regular season in 35 years. The Spartans' offense is poetry in motion, and although not a big team, they make up for it in athleticism and grit. Top seed Wyndham will try for a three-peat. Tyree James has taken his game to another level down the stretch, making Wyndham one of the top scoring teams in the state. The Eagles have made a habit of digging holes for themselves, but they've also made a habit of digging out of them. Michael, this tournament could go any direction.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll start in the North real quick, and certainly Camden Hills deserves to be looked at as the favorite. I think everyone forgets, though, EL was in a regional final last year in the old Class AA, so you can't overlook them. Certainly they'll be heard from, and Brunswick's had some great moments this season. I think in the South, you look at the field, I would say any of the 11 teams could win 1 game. How many teams can win 3 or 4? That's the bigger question. I think there's a handful of them. You got to start with Wyndham. I mean, they just find a way, night in, night out. It doesn't matter what the adversity is. They find a way to overcome overcome it. It's not just Tyree James and A.J. Moody. I mean, Colin Janvrin's been terrific all year. Sean LaBelle's really stepped up this season. They're going to be really tough to dethrone, but Sanford could do it. South Portland could do it. I mean, South Portland might have to play Portland in the quarterfinals at the Expo. So, I mean, you're just going to see some great matchups, probably some surprises as things go along. You got a Westbrook Bonnie Eagle prelim game. I mean, that could be a terrific contest. Scarborough, the way they shoot the ball, if they're on, they can beat anyone. They showed that earlier this year with their big win over Portland. So, I mean, and Cheverus is a team that they started 1-5, and here they are playing as well as anyone. They've had trouble closing out close games, but if they can figure out a way to do that, they could go all the way through this field. So it's going to be compelling to watch, and I think all these games are going to be great. It's going to be a treat for fans. You're going to have absolute packed houses, I think, at all of these rounds.
Yeah, and a little different, more games at the Expo for this tournament, Michael. And when you look at Bonnie Eagle, a 10 seed, beat the number 1 seed.
Absolutely.
Right? You know, Kennebunk, the 9 seed, knocked off the 6 seed.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible, and
it's going to be fun.
That's what makes it such a great time of the year. And it turns out to be maybe a coaches tournament, right? When it's this close,
that'll be a big part.
Is this close.
Yep.
And you're wondering who can pull something off, and that's why you stay up late for Hoops 8 every Friday or every night of the tournament. We'll have all the coverage here for you as we look forward to the Maine High School basketball tournament. And Michael, thanks again for joining me. It's been a real pleasure as our journey through the state from Caribou to Kittery, getting in all the teams and checking out the possibilities, as the next couple weeks should be magical for 10 schools that take home state championships come March. Thanks for joining us for the Hoops 8 Tournament Preview Show. We got NBA next, we got NBA tomorrow, and then we'll have plenty of high school basketball next week as we start with the prelims and then Class S quarterfinals leading up to Friday when we get into the arenas for the beginning of the quarterfinals. That's Hoops 8. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.